Anemo! Oh, I'm back. Pinnacle, the Wind Elemental. Let's just hope everything is working right. Alrighty, everyone. I am here. Let us begin our journey. Wild Arms 3. Oh, before we continue our journey, I would like to show you a nice opening animation. Ready? Here we go.
Change in time finally made up my mind. I raise my hand from beneath the shifting sand and embrace the winds of change. Suddenly, everything is up to me. The pages turn, flashing full of memories. I can see it all too clear. The time has come to face my fear. And there's a fire burning in my heart to shine when all is torn apart. And I will make it through this desert storm, safe and warm. My shield is strong. I'll take my chances here now. Bring on the fight. I'll find a way to win somehow. No tomorrows, no regrets. I'll risk it all for this brand new day.
This is our story. And this is how we'll make it through. Now, these particular doll-like creatures, I think I forgot to mention about them, but they're called memory figures. They help save your game without use of a Gimmel coin. We should talk around, see if we can get some more info. So you can change the name of my Arcana skills. So even the dune seas are also dangerous. The sands, basically. Hey, this guy's new. Seems he sells all kind of items. Each of them seem to have various effects in curing. But a call whistle though, I don't have a horse yet. Bronze, glass, sleep, misery, amnesia, confusion, paralysis, and disease. I know the antidote one, but not medicine. I think it's best to get some of these items so that way we can be prepared for anything. Trust me, you don't want to have any of those status effects. They're pretty nasty. The call whistle we can hold on to. How about a chat? You show back on the road? But where are you heading to, Roykman? Jolly Roger, huh? The shore in the southwest. Alright then, bud. Jolly Rogers, huh? I guess we have a new location we can head to. Does anyone have any pressing matters they would like to take care of? We were all out having fun releasing the Guardians. No one has any errands to run. And now that we're all done, why don't we just do our own thing? I suggest we head down to the bustling port town of Jolly Roger. I'm sure we can obtain some leads about further missions and means of transportation. That's not a bad idea. We'll find our own path from there. Well, we're only known each other for a short while, but we're able to complete our missions. Let's have our goodbye party there. It's decided then. Let's head to Jolly Roger's. It's decided on a unanimous vote. According to that guy, Rickman I believe his name was, Jolly Roger should be at the southwest from Vaskar Colony, from one of the shorelines. But knowing how this wasteland is, and it's filled to the brim with seas of sand, the shoreline should be over there, across this isthmus. I believe that's Jolly Roger. So this is Jolly Roger, huh? Well, what now? We obviously need to get some leads in order to continue. In addition, we need grub and ale. It's amazing how well we get along after just meeting each other. So let's liven up our farewell party with some food. I can't stand morose gatherings. You mean ask around over drinks at the saloon? Makes sense. Let's say goodbye and discuss our individual agendas over at the saloon. Yeah, I recognize this guy. Hey, it's him again. Rickman. So I can upgrade my weapons here and there. Well, we obviously cannot cross to the sands. Bolts, huh? Guy forever. So the forces of full Gaia, huh? So this war is still happening to this day. Sterling, huh? So I can visit this person Sterling anytime. Amelia, huh? Might as well hear that out. The sandcraft, huh? So a conventional one can really be a problem. But with this one, we can literally cut through the sand. I I wish I could help complete it, but I don't have enough dragon fossils. Oh well. Maybe I could find another chance if I could get those 15 dragon fossils. Might be. It must weigh several tons. I'm a little worried it might come crashing down. The wind has rusted it quite a bit, so they must have used things like this to load the ships that came. Well, hence the name Jolly Roger. It's a port town after all. Danger. Restricted area. Go away. Sandcrab dock. It looks like some of these barrels might hold items. If I search them, maybe I can find something. Alright! That's one of the dragon fossils I was looking for. It's a deal. Sparkle. Let's hear about this internal sparkle then. In ages past, our world was ruled by a race of wicked demons until they were pushed to the brink of extinction. The Demon Knight assigned 3 followers to protect the treasure. That treasure was the internal sparkle. Alright. Might as well just hear it out. Man, am I full. And what a cook she is. She hooked us up good. I wouldn't worry about the tab. Not only did we have a good vibe party, but we got a valuable lead as well. Yeah, you got a point. Anyway, what do you all think about the information she provided? Do you want to go investigate? I'm going. I don't care what you guys do. I prefer working alone anyway. So the legendary Eternal Sparkle. In ages past, our world was ruled by a race of wicked demons until they were pushed to the brink of extinction. The Demon Knight assigned 3 followers to protect the treasure. That treasure was the Eternal Sparkle. The 3 followers transformed themselves into seals to protect the Eternal Sparkle, awaiting the return of the Demon Knight. One of those seals lies nearby this town. Well, that's what she said, right? Welcome in, Kevin. It's the sparkle part that makes you think it's some kind of gem, don't it? Aren't the legends full of these things? Unless we're sure it's worth something, I don't want any part of it. I'm out of here. An old legend, huh? Considering that they remain strong. Either this lead is a red herring, or even if it is true, that there's no doubt that it would be hazardous. I have nothing better to do, but I'm just not enthusiastic about the prospects. Don't worry about it. Our partnership ends here. Once outside, we'll scatter in the wind. I'll head out alone. I've always been alone, and I like being alone. Welcome to the stream, by the way, Kevin. I didn't expect that after our farewell celebration. Have you been thinking about that? that was a mouthful. Yeah, you're missing something. Never thought anybody could say stuff like that with a straight face. But you do have a point. Drifters would never leave their mark if all they did was drift. You betcha. I'm all for it. Ain't got nothing else to do, right? Oh well. I suppose you're right. Alright, I'm game. I consider it prudent for all of us to pool our resources until we're able to set individual goals. Not so fast. Yeah, a big problem. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about you pestering me on my way. Jeez, this guy really knows how to run his mouth. I work alone, and I don't have time to play with wannabe drifters. Whoa, hey, that's all besides the point. So like, yeah, we're so, you know, who cares if we're wannabe drifters? We can take it easy and have fun while we venture into the unknown, right? Right? Perhaps you're right. Look, leader. Who else? This is your idea, isn't it? So, leader, let us reaffirm our collective purpose. That's why I work alone. Give it a rest, hero. You're just hurting yourself. Besides, when it comes to persuasion, she trounces all of us hands down. Oh, of course. And we're looking forward to working with you, leader. Speak for yourself, punk. Jet. Those three. That place. An old museum, huh? The ruins of memory, huh? Oops. Is that a song you're saying there, Kevin? Oh, that song. Good old Sonic and the Secret Rings, huh? Looks like I found the ruins. The ruins of memory. According to Janus, this is where I had to go to. Hey, what are you thinking? You can't trust this guy. As long as you are the leader, we shall abide by your decision. However, are you sure you have carefully thought this out? Understood. I shall accept our leader's decision. Now that we're a team, what are you guys gonna do for us? The demons? What are they exactly? I've heard about them. Rock resembling a human form. Maybe a sculpture from ages past? A warm sensation can be felt by this place. My ECN meter is already down to 1. That doesn't look good. These artifacts may have provided valuable clues as to Volgai's history. I better be careful from here on out now. I believe Night Palace is from Sonic and the Secret Rings. I'm gonna need Jet's help in order to reach this one. Alrighty, let's see what our enemies are. Books, huh? Ice magic, huh? Guys are books, I could technically burn them if I wanted to. Let's give them an analysis while we're at it. Water. Burn! Fire does work against them. Let's analyze. So, these guys are resistant to all forms of elements, but thanks to their nature, unfortunately, they're weak against fire. Interesting. What about those last two elements? I recognize earth, water, wind, and lightning and ice, but those last two I don't know. I'll figure those out later on. Well, at least I got a good level up. Let's see here. Bingo. Wait a minute. This bridge. I knew those torches were weird. That's cold. Judging by reflexes, based on what I'm reading, it basically means that one's speed is down. Chest. But who will open it? Nice. I know the fact that Kingdom Hearts is more of a free exploration, because mind you, it uses real-time combat. But it's not an RPG. Mind you, this is back in the day when RPGs had turn bases. Back in the main entrance. Yellow card. I think it may be an RPG, Kingdom Hearts. Oh, what are these guys? Spratoys. Better plan accordingly. I know these blue books are weak. Quicken, huh? So that increases one's timing. That's one down. That's two. Whoa. guys are. Let's analyze. Well then, if you're gonna take a look on the first Kingdom Hearts, you better take a look at the others, maybe. So the Spartoids are not exactly weak against those normal elements, but fire seems to work pretty normally. Because I don't see the fire symbol. Earth, water, wind, lightning, and ice don't seem to have much of an effect. Though those other two elements though. One of them looks like a dark drop. Darkness maybe? But that makes it resistant. But the other one looks like a cross. Light? Nice. Well, whatever booby trap this chest has, I better be careful. Huh. It's disarmed. At least I got a mini carrot. Uh-oh. The door's locked. That's odd. An old bronze statue. Looks like it looks as if it might crumble in pieces at any time. That did it. Wait a minute, I recognize that saying. Kevin, you've been looking at the cutscenes from Kingdom Hearts, haven't you? All right, I got some. I got a dragon fossil and a lucky card. Family of demons, huh? Fair point in that, I suppose. This might interest you. Dang, I don't have a duplicator. The lost demi-humans. Said to resemble humans, but possess great power? Who are these guys, I wonder? Why have they disappeared? War and technology. 1,000 years ago? Whoa! You're right about that. Ruins of memory. Let's see what this one says. I know that old saying about that one, Kevin. That's from Doctor Who. The Giant's Rock, huh? So this place used to be an old museum. But now it's just fallen into ruin. I know what that means when they're quantum locked. I wonder why this wall is sealed off. A memo pen. Wonder what else this ruin holds. Uh-oh. Ah, these guys again. They never give up, do they? Yes, I know. No choice for the fact that any creature that sees them, they turn to rock. In other words, any living thing that sees them, they will literally turn to stone. Of course, a stone can't kill you either. But if you turn your eyes away, or let alone if you blink, then yes, they can. These books have been possessed by magic, it seems. And yes, Kevin, I did have watched Doctor Who about the Weeping Angels. It looks like the warding element trick is working. Not exactly, Kevin. I don't know. What do they remind you of? Wait a minute. This place is a shortcut. Whoa, what is this one? And a bridge. Whoa! He uses poison! So, this creature is weak against ice. Good to know. I need that antidote. Oh, much better. Again? I better hurry up and find an antidote. Well, the good thing about that, though, is that character's already been poisoned. So, I could just simply use the antidote to cure him. Oh, the books from Hogwarts, huh? I think I recall those ancient tombs are restricted for a good purpose. You don't want to know. But it looks like that platform can be raised and lowered. Looks like I was right on the money. A spear that can destroy all life? I had a funny feeling that you would betray us. Hirako, huh? It's probably a magic portal there, Kevin. So this is one of the 3 shields of the Eternal Sparkle. There are 2 more. Andro and Cryo. Or Cryo. So the Eternal Sparkle is sealed by all 3 of them. Trinity. You can say that, Kevin. I believe Hogwarts does have a train stop. What is this Trinity that Janus is trying to explain? Alright then, Janus. You want to fight? Bring it. But something tells me that because of his experience, I should target him first. Whoa! Dang! So that's the Trinity. I had to target Janus in order to take out the team. We need something a little bit souped up in order to handle this. Devastate, huh? Devastate! Whoa! Time to take care of business. Oh! So that's what I mean by the reflexes amping up, huh? I had to wait until their abilities wear off. I'm wondering about this. Oh, so it doubles EXP. I think there might be a portal. Can't be too sure though, Kev. Healing. Nice. Nice. I have a funny feeling that their stat boost must have weakened by now. Well, Dario is down. This would be a good idea to use the Gale Claw. High Speed Ripper. Not much damage, but it'll have to do. That did it. Sounds like an excuse from a sore loser. I'm sure there's more where that came from. Level up. Ah, those guys make me sick to my stomach. What is the matter? I'll say. You cannot let mistakes here and there get you down. Just remember, you are the team leader. There's still a chance. Most likely. We should head back to Jolly Roger and figure out more about these shields. We'll come back to the ruins memory later on. For the ruins. Whoa, what are these guys? Never seen those before. They're pretty weak though. But they're fast. These beast slugs are weak against wind and ice. My kind of element, then. Come forth, wind! Time to freeze your very body. Blow away with the wind. Nice. That really worked nicely. Let's see if we can get some more info. Fair point in that. Where's the nearest train station? Midland is northwest, huh? Oh. You got a point there about the antidotes. You got that right. Out west? Westwood, huh? So they raise horses out there. So west of that area, further down, huh? Sorry, but I don't feel in the need right now to take the ship yet. Okay. Well, we got the Midland Station we can head to. So once we reach Westwood... maybe I can make my way there. There should be a train station up ahead. Let's just follow the rails and see if we can find it. Northwest, huh? Gobs. I really hate these guys. But they're pretty weak. think that must be it. This must be the Midland Station. A timetable, huh? Each revision of the timetable further reduces the number of trains in service. It's pretty sad. I already saw the attendant, though. The windows are somewhat dirty. I suppose there's only so much one can handle. How about a chat? I need a ticket, please. To Westwood? That's fine. I'm ready to depart. Let's be on our way. So this is Westwood. A village? What's the nearest village? East of here is the village of Claiborne, huh? The saloon's mistress? Well, we got some leads here and there. So if we head east to where the tracks curve, this must be it. Now, further down here would be around here, maybe? Nah, don't think so. What are these monsters now? Dryads. A dryad and horde arches. But now we have a preemptive strike, which means we can take them out. These horde arches are pretty weak, but I don't want to underestimate them. Oh! What the? What is that condition? Wait. I recognize that condition somewhere. Disease. There's the medicine. Time to evoke the personal skill. Well, we don't have any other leads, so we might as well head to Claiborne. Sure is a nice peaceful settlement. Nothing else, huh? Sure is nice here. A notebook filled with feed prices and house transactions. I'm interested in this town's livestock industry, but I feel like as if I'm snooping. The three followers of the darkness. The demons of the eternal sparkle. Governor of wisdom. Hireko, governor of agility. And Cryo, governor of strength. Wait. Once the darkness is banished by a blue darkness, the blue menace! I know that legend. Arms and the spirit, huh? Hold that thought for a second, guys. Just need to block off the noise here. There we go. Sorry about that. Back on in. So, arms and the spirit, huh? So those who shoot arms must synchronize in order that with the arms makeup, huh? Oops. There we go. So that allows us to fire arms. That's the whole thing about arms, huh? That's interesting to know. I wonder if there are any more details I can find about this town. That's true. Myra, huh? What is her niece? Or who is her niece? Martina, huh? Hey, a revived fruit. Thank you. Eggshells and various grains. This is some high-quality chicken feed. I suppose we could delve into some info. They look to be in good condition. The stable keeper knows what he is doing. Forge and bellows, huh? No matter how solid or hard the steel, once you apply heat and immediately cool it down. That's true. Chemistry 101. Trask, huh? I would definitely agree with that. Hey, a Gimel coin. Ara? Maybe. Oh, hello there. $2,000, huh? It's a deal. Thank you, though. We haven't got any new leads yet, though. We should keep talking and see if we can get some info. Where is your mother, exactly? That is kind of sad. about a chat? Fair point in that, I suppose. Nothing that can be said then. Another group at the Eastern Ruins, huh? No. But I might as well head out to the Eastern Ruins then. East, huh? I can cross the plains on a horse much faster than I can on foot. Just press the directional buttons or use the left analog stick to upwards, or hold the X button to gallop. I could turn in place by moving my left analog stick or using the directional buttons. I can move over large crevices by just moving forward while facing them. Giddy up! These must be the ruins that they were talking about. Serpent's Coil. She's right. Janus could be around here. This dungeon might be huge. Uh-oh. What in the name of? Jelly blocks. Pretty obvious. So physical harm won't work, but maybe magic will. I got no choice. Arcana. Burn up. Ride with the wind. Drowned in water. Well, at least it gives us gems, so that's a good plus. What's here? This place is easy to get lost in. Oops. Sure, a lot of them. Might as well cut their numbers down by using gems. hold on. I got a plan. Quicken! Petrifaction! That was nice. Hey, not bad. So it looks like luck can change, huh? It appears somebody has a head start on this. Navigation system. I'm definitely going to be needing use of this navigation system, so that way I can pinpoint where it have been and haven't been. Might come in handy, so that way I won't get lost. There's a previously unexplored area. Nice. Who said that? Really now? What a rowdy bunch. Still though, if they're having leads to where the eternal sparkle is, that's a problem. You best catch up to them. Nice, lucky cards. Kaze! Koryo! Suchi! Which one has the best luck, I wonder? Confusion. A migrant seal. Clear chime. What is that? I know I have a duplicator. Nectar. If I recall what maximum HP is referring to, whenever a character is fallen, I notice their numbers will turn red from their maximum number HP. A side effect from the fallen status. Typical. Repeating others just because you are lost is not a very admirable thing to do. Alright then. You want to play that game? I'll play yours. Let's see how long you can climb this one. Wait, I've been here before. At least that's a nice shortcut. That switch is frozen over. There's our way through. Hey! Alright then. I did recall seeing that switch frozen, so how about we freeze it instead? Hey! Scoundrel. So be it. You wish to have a fight? Bring it. That Afro guy seems to be a lot of trouble. Confusion! Oh, that's fiery! Taking out that Afro guy will definitely be a good idea. I can't do anything about confusion. Not on its own, but I can cure it. See, I like a little fire up in your hair. That's cold. So confusion really does work that way. That's a really nasty condition. I'm not gonna waste away my accelerator. But I have to do damage to that Afro guy. Ugh, that's cold. Nice. Lock and load. Whoops. Taking this guy will definitely be a good strategy. Nice. That's cold. Good to have you back, Gallows. No effect, huh? Obviously, because he's been using ice and fire. What about water? I think using lucky cards on a boss fight would definitely help. That burns. Wow, water really does work well against them. That doesn't look good. Taking out this cat by water would definitely be a good idea. Keep breathing fire or ice. I'll just have to take you out. Good riddance. 2 down, 2 to go. Nice. Gals is looking pretty weak. Better use the Mystic. Gotta take out that timid boy. Should be almost dead. Yep. It took quite a trouncing. Time when we do some strategy work. That healing works nice. Let's see how slow you are. Ouch. Can't be too careful. Whoa, what the? A minigun? Well, that's new. Alrighty, you want to play that way? I got mine then. Let's see how you can handle this. Vapor Blast. Return to the wind as ash. was a good level up. Maya, huh? Destroy Linger family, huh? May not hurt to at least get some treasure while we're at it. A duplicator, nice. Can't go home without one. Another gimbal point, huh? Yep. Looks like we're a little ahead. Better make the most out of the opportunity, bud. Janus. You're back again. Those were probably the same team that Maya was talking about. Apparently. Speak for yourselves. And they are... Understatement? Fine then. I'll take you on then. Hmm? He switched his team members? Ain't that smart. Then I'll have to take him out too. Oh, that hurt. You're gonna have to do better than that if you're gonna take me on. Oh! Missed. Let's continue our fight. Time to heal up a little. If I could take out at least one of their members. Nice. He'll do. Now they can't use the Trinity. We'll see how nimble you guys are now. Looks like it's going to be using that multi-blast a lot. Pretty troublesome. Missed. Time to heal everyone up. There we go. I got something special for you, Janus. Let's see how weak your defenses are. Keep on. Devastate. Dario is done. Now you're next, Janus. Ouch, that's gotta hurt. Now we can go all out. That doesn't look good. Gatling. Let's see, I like handling a barrage of attacks. Too much for you? Oh, great. That is quite anticlimactic, I would say. Ancient tower southwest from here. Kadingle, huh? Why does it feel like we're being baited to a trap? Stop! She's right. There's no point in just wasting our time chasing them. You already know, huh? The shield. Kadingle, huh? Southwest from here, at the Serpent's Coil. All we can do is lend a helping hand. If she cannot get back on her feet herself, then this is it for her. Well, depending on how you look at it, this was kind of fun. According to them, we were just pretending, or amusing ourselves, pretending to be drifters. Well, what now? That is up to the leader to decide. Perhaps she has already made up her mind. Strong questions. You had to find the answer yourself. We have to be ready for anything that lays into the future. Are you feeling better? So, did you figure out what you want to do in the wasteland? Which is it? Looks like we were spared a depressing sob story. Continue on as a team and see this matter through. Well, we haven't made much, but I can't drop out now. The Southwest Tower, Kadingle. It would be an ideal time to save before we head out there. Southwest from here. Southwest. There. If Kadingle was constructed here, then we should find it. What's this here? A sign? That's a pretty good advice. Southwest. Just gotta find my way. We've been southwest, but unfortunately we don't know anything. Might as well ask the locals. But that would be too greedy on your point, Pike. Ask about that? Sphinxes, huh? Guess even the locals would know about them. Yeesh. Might as well just borrow a night then. Does that? It's always a good idea to rest whenever you travel a lot. Hey, you alright there, Kevin? Good grief. The bots, I mean. Southwest, huh? We'll have to search carefully around this area. That must be it. So this is Kadingo. This place is huge. They constructed this tower as a means to obtain power, huh? Now I'm gonna have to get around this place. I'm gonna have to start moving blocks. Another lucky cards. 2 of them. Might as well fight them. Whatever they are. Gagasins. These guys are no joke, it seems. So they slow you down. Can't cast out the same person, huh? Ugh, disease. Oh! Nice! Ugh! Poison? So, disease prevents me from recovering HP. Talk about a nasty one. But that poison trap, that's a problem. A big problem. What about that hazel spring I got? Nullifies disease, huh? That's all I needed to know. We'll have to start climbing our way up. Looks like I found the means to make our way up. Yellow card. Gimmel. A duplicator. It looks like the switch resets that platform with the wheel. A hand-turning elevator. Interesting. So right allows me to go up, and left makes me go down. Doesn't matter how fast I turn the wheel. Now what? Trask's outer shell is highly resistant to physical attacks. I'll say, that shell looks like it's made of metal. Metal? You thinking what I'm thinking? Let's turn up the heat. I noticed that the shell is gathering massive amounts of heat energy, turning like smoldering steel. Biomissile? Well, ain't that just painful? How about a little ice? Like a boulder cracking open. The armor finally breaks. Any hard substance can be made brittle through repeated heating and immediately cooling. Chemistry 101, baby! Don't underestimate chemistry. It's vulnerable now. This is our big chance. With its shell cracked open, we can finally deal damage to it. Missed. How about I give a little bit of a stat problem? Fragile. Let's see how well you can handle this. Ugh. Oh wait. Poison. It looks like my character resisted it. That's some good news. Might as well just hold it off for the time being, because I got a plan. Time to perform the Mystic. With the lucky cards. Take it down. Missed. Oh, that's bad. Hey, it worked! I always hate those flashes, but worked it out. What's this here? That archive looks pretty ominous, but we don't know exactly how it can manipulate it yet. This netting should be strong enough to support us. But we got a lot of treasure here. Might as well go take a look and see what they hold. Ah, a heelberry. That would come in handy. Luckily for us though, we won't have to worry about monster encounters like this. too high. It seems even climbing ladders could also prevent the monster encounters. Alley-up. Down or up, huh? Where to go, I wonder? A blue bracer. Where's that? Ah, there they are. A booster kit. Interesting. So, each time I acquire a booster kit, it raises my ECN gauge by 10. That could come in handy. And with the power that Mineford seals, this could definitely work. This is going to be a complicated puzzle. Virginia and Gallo should work together. Gotcha! It worked out nicely. Oh boy. Horde arches. I really hate those guys. Steal, huh? So these guys can steal items. That's a bad one. At least they're weak. So we can technically take them out before they have a chance to bait it. Well, we didn't get anything, but hey, at least prevented them from stealing. Nice. A mini carrot. Yes, we seem to be fine, but... what's going on up there? Our situation never seems to get any better. We better take a look, fast. Trinity Avenger? Good grief. So you have been fighting him, haven't you? Huh, Maya? You guessed right. Here's your shield. The spirit that destroys all life? I don't like what he's saying. What is he doing? And risk him taking your life? His comrades. He abandoned them. That's... What is this pressure? The mediums are trembling in fear? The Eternal Sparkle's true form? Its blue flame continues to sparkle in the eternal darkness. That's how it got its name. But that light feeds off the souls of others and continues to glow. A symbol of death. The Dark Spear. The notorious lance that violates life. So, the Eternal Sparkle is a Dark Spear. The Dark Spear. It isn't. It's a weapon forged by the demons. But this presence, it's awful. You got a strong heart there, Virginia. Nice shot. We'll stand tall with you. You're all alone, Janus. See, I like how your defenses are weakened. Nice! Because Janus doesn't have any magical abilities, it's easy to shield against physical attacks. It's do or die now. You know you're gonna run out of ammo, buddy. I'll heal you guys up. It's taking some serious damage. Rising Nova? Dang! That's some power. I better revive Virginia fast. Really? You seem to have a knack of constantly targeting Virginia, huh? Alright then, I'll have to slow you down. Let's see how well you can handle a little slowdown. Dang, that hurt. Always nice to have a mini carry here or two. Nice! So that's his plan. Aims to weaken us all in one shot. Now I realize what he's up to. Wait, did I just... no matter. I'll just settle off the lucky card and deal with him then. It's do or die. Still a nasty move, though. Time to weaken you up. His shields are still low, though. Yes! You're still feeling that desire? So much for him. It may be, but... Hey, Gotta find some way to get around the waistline, you know? And what's next for you, Maya? Figures. You're only interested in jewelry. Humor me. If that's the chance, then I'll be ready for another fight. So, you're still alive, Janus. You sure really took a trouncing, though. Haven't you forgotten? You've abandoned your comrades. They flew off. You're the bigger idiot. Who are these guys? Ain't he low? In the end, there we got the dark spear. The spear. Janus? Afraid? Something's going on with the spear. They just stabbed him? Damn. Well, guys, I suppose I should end this stream for now. But we'll catch up next week. She was a nice adventure, though. Hope you guys enjoyed the story. And for that, I must leave. But first, let's just enjoy our character growth.
Smoke from rusting guns, lying here beneath this starry desert sky. Tired from the fight, I fall into a slumber with the memories of days gone by. What was the name I called out in my dream? Guess for now, only heaven knows.
That was a nice intro. Or outro.